Ah, hello there. I was just catching up on some 12th century stratagems. Nothing too taxing, I'm sure you understand. Now that my man has let you in, let us get to the matter at hand. Please, take a seat if it pleases you. It has come to my attention the developers of the game Super Auto Pets have considered, however briefly, that they should remove the rat from the game. I find this quite obtuse, man, I must say. The rat has been an invaluable companion for me on many a foray into that arena. Many a successful foray, I should add. Hint of oaken barrel, very nice. Anyway, I will not stand for any more slander of the poor bugger. Let me explain. Super Auto Pets is a game about curves. No, not those kinds of curves. Get your mind out of the gutter, sir. We are amongst civilized society. As I was saying, it's a game about getting above the curve and then staying there. Now, the rat, much like myself, has the good grace to be born with high base stats, unlike the peacocks, shrimps, and undesirables of the world. His stats sum to a respectable total of 9, making him higher than any of his Tier 2 peers, and the perfect starting point for an early scaling build. Much like the scaling of a perfectly aged, fine Scotch whiskey. Yes, very good. I shall have to ask Jeeves to order me another couple of barrels. What ho! I would recommend, first, applying yourself and getting a job, and then spending your first paycheck on the Super Auto Pets expansion. Once you've done that, you can purchase a dromedary. Using the dromedary, you can save or freeze a rat in the shop. Then simply watch as his stats grow ever higher and higher without you having to lift a finger. Much like my wealth from my pappy's factory that I inherited from him. Good old poor Pappy. He was the smartest man I ever met, and the cruelest. Oh, simply delightful. Blasted clock! Why does time have to keep moving whilst I'm trying to film a video? Be gone with you! Be glad I don't fire your whole family as well. Now, as you should expect from a gentleman with a formal education like myself, I am perfectly aware of the flaws that the rat possesses, like Jekyll and Hyde, or Two-Face from Batman. The rat has a dark side, that being the dirty rat that he summons on fate. Unlike other summoning pets, the dirty rat is summoned for your opponent of all things, a filthy turncoat, just like those American colonists we sent over. Now, the dirty rat may be an enfeebled blighter, what with being only a 1-1, but in practice, this means you will lose every round that would otherwise have been a draw. And let me tell you, that is quite the setback. This is regrettable. Luckily, there is a way we can counter this and turn it back into a tie. With honey! Now, I'm not talking about schemes to steal your data. I'm talking about bees and honeypots. As long as you put a honeypot on your leftmost pet, something magical happens. The 1-1-B will cancel out the 1-1 dirty rat, leading you back to a tie. And if you don't want to spend 3 gold on a honeypot, what's wrong with you, man? We must protect the bees. I donate a non-insignificant amount of my wealth to bee charities. Tax deductible, of course, but that's besides the point. You can afford to cough up 3 gold to save yourself from losing the game, I should think. Now, there is another way in which you can protect yourself, insure yourself, you might say, against the dirty rat. The hedgehog, originally the crest of my grandmother's family, the hedgehog has now become an animal and a pet in the game Super Auto Pets. Upon fainting, the hedgehog releases a barrage upon all the unfortunate biters in the arena. This does enough damage, even at level 1, to kill the dirty rat. So, just put a hedgehog somewhere to the left of your rat, and you can insure yourself against any betrayals from the dirty rat or otherwise. If only the captain of the HMS Bounty had a hedgehog on board, eh? Ho ho! History might have been quite different, I do say. Exquisite whiskey. Now, the only time a hedgehog will not exterminate your rat problem is if your knave of an opponent brings himself a turkey. A turkey. But that will most likely never happen. As far as I know, the turkey is not meta, has never been meta, and never will be meta. He's very clearly a bottom-tier pet, and I've never encountered hardly any opponents who ever bring him. He's very rare. People don't like to bring the turkey, not at all. No, sir. You can stake your life on that, I tell you, for that one, for free, yes. So, there you have it. A guide to using the rat, so simple and thorough that even ne'er-do-wells like yourself should be able to follow it. As for myself, I think I shall return to reading Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Odd chap, that Sun Tzu, I must say. Some damn strange ideas about tactics. Ho ho! What fun. Boy, take the guest out. I'm done entertaining him. And fetch me another glass of my reading whiskey, please. And I'll give you an extra coin for your purse. Smooth. Real smooth. Ah, my favorite chapter. Very nice. Where's my pipe? Daddy needs his nicotine, yes. I say, man, are you still here? Well, if you are still here, suppose you can stay a bit longer, as long as you don't mind me just reading. Did you enjoy the video? Yes. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Although that would be hard. I did have myself quite the time. Still. Hope you did too. You know, my wife told me. She said, this voice, this whole persona that you're doing for the video, I think your audience will find it quite cringy and not very funny. I divorced her soon after. You understand, of course. Can't have naysayers around the estate. Yes. So, seen any good films lately? I watched The Elephant Man with Sir Anthony Hopkins. Brilliant film, I must say. Quite insightful. Yes. You know, the rat is quite like that Joseph Merrick as well. Misunderstood, thought to be a monster, but actually a refined and dignified I was going to say human being, but I suppose the rat quite literally is an animal. Ha ha! The irony, eh? Rich. Almost as rich as me. Right, be a good lad and get out of here now. I'm bored of you. Go, shoo. Jeeves, man, get in here. Take him out. Get him out of here. Right, how does one end the video? Where's the fucking... There we go, there's a button. Stop that.